y'all for once again tuning in to Finally Wayne. Welcome to our Uncovered Topics Part 4, Marching in Truth. I'm here with my two co-hosts, Creative Queen, Robert Twin, and our special guest, my mentor, Don Popz. So we're going to start with the questionnaire here. We'll be talking about life, music, and health. And Sis is going to start. You're going to start with your questions first.
My first question was, what does healing mean to you? Healing? What does that mean to you?
Oh man. Healing is letting go of everything. It's letting go of all the negatives. Letting go. When I say letting go of the negative, that means people, that's a place, right? Things in your life. Letting go. Healing is letting go of the stuff.
Letting go of the
It's the only way to discover.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. So, this to me now. Okay, so what inspired you to start eating healthy?
In the beginning, it was my heart attacks.
Heart attacks.
Heart attacks. The doctor said he don't know how I survived it. He don't know how the hospital to the next morning. But then as I started my journey, I noticed how, like I said, the animals was being treated and so on and so forth. And I was like, it reminded me of being in prison.
Right.
How the inmates is treated. And I said, no man, no human deserve it, no animal deserve it. If you got life, you don't deserve it.
Right.
It's a lot of torture that goes on to them. So,
All right. So, Twin.
What is the best way for people to lose weight?
the best way for you to lose weight, motivate yourself. It starts with yourself. Right? You gotta understand that you want better. You see, change don't come because I want better, he want better, she want better. It comes from you. If you don't want better, you're not gonna receive better. Manifestation is also what it's called.
It's very powerful.
Transformation and manifestation.
Very powerful.
So if you know something is bad for you, you gotta say, stay away from it.
Right. You know what's bad for you?
It all
Stay away
from
from it.
yourself.
Like you said the other day, it's all in part of loving yourself. You can't
That's
love
right.
yourself if you don't want to take care of
You can't
your
love
temple.
yourself without taking care of your temple. You don't love yourself and you don't love nobody else.
You're destroying your temple.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You gotta understand when they say that we are all the same, that means spiritually, our spirits are all one. We're energy. We're energy. We're in these bodies. These bodies is a vehicle. It's a vessel. It's not you. When you're speaking of me, speaking out loud, this is me, but it's not me. Now, when you close your eyes and you just speak into yourself in your mind, you hear yourself. Now you hear your one true self.
Right.
Period. You have to manifest it all. It's all through manifestation and wanting it through self. Look inside yourself. Your temple is everything. The Bible tells you it all. Don't listen to what the preachers tell y'all. They lying.
Right.
They lying. They build and make the temple is basically what I'm saying. Your body is the temple. Your
body is the temple, right.
That's right. And he tell you to look into the once you look into the temple and you find the gate to the temple, you're gonna find who you are. You're gonna find what you're looking for. Now you got your strength to build what you want to build and to be who you want to be, your one true self. That's all the truth.
Right.
If you dedicate yourself to a lie, how you gonna get past it?
Right.
You stagnate yourself.
Marching in truth. Right. Right. Oh,
Okay, so I would like to know, what is your vision or dream for the future of herbalism
The future
and herbal medicine?
The future of herbalism to me is it's the change of everybody. It's the awakening. Like a lot of people they woke, but they're not really woke. Honestly, we're all awakening. We're not there yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they talk about Jesus, which J wasn't, the letter J wasn't out back then. You know what I mean? It was an I. But anyway, when he taught veganism, he taught vegetarian. And that's what they didn't like, because these vegetables, they do certain things. We don't really want to get too deep into that part. But I see the future of herbalism as a change for everybody.
Right.
That's what I see.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Because nobody really thinks about,
I see a change.
getting herbal to the bad,
Yeah,
to the bad off. You know?
And I see a change for the better. I mean, I don't take no.
That's the amazing part. Features his elements. All
it.
medicines.
That's good. What's up?
Right. Okay. So number 2, the basics. What are the basics for staying heart healthy? For staying heart healthy, what are the basics?
For heart health.
Heart health is one, staying away from fried foods.
Oh, we just
Staying away from fried foods. All right. Listen up, y'all.
Stay away
Very
from
important.
fried foods. Iodine ain't good for you either, really. But me, I got rid of the pork. I got rid of the beef. At one point, I got rid of the chicken. I still don't really like chicken like that. It gotta be really, really extra spicy.
Extra spicy.
I mean, it's to where I don't taste nothing but the spice.
But the spice at the bone.
I could taste the meat. The meat is horrible. But
You guys can ask questions too, as well. That's watching.
Yes.
Right.
If they have
Yeah.
questions, yes. Absolutely.
you have different grains that's good for you to substitute, like rice. White rice ain't really all that good for y'all to eat. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine rice, in moderation. But you can substitute it with like quinoa.
Quinoa, we tried that before. Remember quinoa, the little
You have other herbs also that you grains that you can try. Try some of the ancient grains instead of having rice all the time.
Instead of having rice.
And if you do have rice, use like jasmine rice.
Jasmine rice, if you got it.
It's better for you. But starting with heart healthy is caring for self also.
Right.
You gotta focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Without who can make you better than you?
True.
Right.
Yeah. Who can make you better than you? Better than you. That's
Right.
So me, when I had to start building my heart back, so I looked up certain exercises that was good for the heart. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't all about weights and this, that. Don't let the weights fool y'all.
Don't let the weights fool.
The best workout for us is an all natural calisthenic workout. Jumping jacks, riding bikes, running in place, push-ups, dips, pull-ups.
This is some good info.
Whatever resistance that you can get for your body. I wouldn't care if you put your feet against the wall, put your feet against one wall, leaned against the other side of the wall, those things. You're getting resistance. You're getting your heart is pumping, it's working.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Getting
that's some of the best stuff you can do just to start off with.
Right.
But it's all believing in self also. You gotta believe that you can do it. You can't. We can't, because I used to make a typical mistake. I'd be in the middle of my journey, I'd be doing what I'm doing. And I would let somebody say something that would be a key word, but those key words we gotta remember are spells. The English language.
Words and spells.
So, that key word will actually shut you down mentally, but you're not paying attention to the shutdown. You don't pay attention to it until 3, 4, 5 weeks later. Like, I ain't doing my regular schedule. You just gotta keep your focus. Don't let what somebody else say or think, distract you, because they're not gonna make a better you, and they can't be you. Only you can do it.
Only you can be right.
Can't nobody do you better than you.
Right.
Exactly.
All facts.
You know what I mean?
All facts.
It's the truth.
All facts. Who's next?
Sure.
25.
Me. Some may say it's hard to start a healthy diet. What is your suggestion to them?
It's not really
That's a good
hard
one.
to start. It is hard because certain foods y'all gonna want, and you're gonna be like, well, I want this fried chicken. Well, you can still have fried chicken without actually having chicken.
Right.
There's so many different mushrooms and substitutes that we can actually use. You're not really looking for them. It's not the food specifically.
Right.
It's the herbs and
Right.
For the flavor of the food.
Right.
So now, if you take that same flavoring and you use an alternative plant-based mushroom, that you take it and you blend it and blah, 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 now you have exactly what you're looking for.
Right.
That makes the chicken.
That flavor, because you have the flavor.
Because you're tasting the flavor, not the chicken.
It's not the food that you're missing, it's the flavoring that you're missing.
Right.
So any flavor that you made that was made with a corcus, you can make with a plant.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
Yeah.
Sis.
That's my turn already.
Yeah, all right.
What is your favorite herb that you use more often?
out of the millions that he has.
My favorite herb out of all, I'll be honest with y'all, my
Cannabis?
My
What is it?
That might be one.
But no, honestly, I
That's
can't.
my favorite herb.
Right.
One of my favorite herbs, I gotta say honestly, would be lavender.
Lavender, okay.
Lavender would be one of my favorite herbs, not just because of the scent, but because of the benefits that I get from it. Like, I could have a hard time sleeping. I go in there and make me a pot of lavender tea. I'm all right. You can not
Lavender tea helps with sleep.
Not just do you have to have it in your tea, you can actually add your lavender buds to your herbs. Instead of using
Oh yeah. That's actually dry.
What's that stuff they use? Guava? Instead of using that guava, which is you might as well smoke.
Guava, yeah.
If you're going to smoke the guava inside your herbs, you might as well smoke a Newport.
Might as well get you a Newport.
Cigar.
You might as well get you.
What was that Chris Tucker said back in the day? You smoking that cigar weed.
Cigar weed.
But
Cigar weed.
I mean, it's always a healthy, and they have many different herbs that you can actually put together and smoke. They have many different blends. Like I used to order a couple different blends for different, different reasons, like insomnia. They have some some for just thinking, some for just relaxation.
Relaxation.
They calm, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
They
like
have
calm
many
your
different
mind.
herbs that they blend together to make for smoking, and you don't have to, smoke the cigarettes.
Right.
I mess up with cigarettes too. My wife smokes cigarettes. I spend a lot of money on cigarettes.
Right.
I don't want to waste my money on just cigarettes, so I tend to take one here and there. Smoke too.
Right. Explain the difference of taking the herbs versus the medications, which this is from your first Q&A.
Okay.
I said let's bring that back. So.
What I see about the reason why I don't take the medications versus the herb is because I take the herbs. I don't really have many side effects. I don't deal with side effects. Now, taking these medications, you got so many different side effects.
So many.
I don't want to take a medication that's for blood pressure, but now I end up with a failed kidney, liver, diarrhea.
It done attack something else.
A rash in the back of my head, all that great. I don't want all that extra crap.
Right.
I just want that one issue.
It's like it defeats the whole purpose. Like it's like you added on something.
I don't want to
else.
suppress. I don't want to suppress an issue and then awake another issue.
Right. Suppress the issue and awake another issue.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
Right.
I want to see everybody. I just want to see everybody healthy. I don't care who it is.
Right.
Even if you don't like me, I want to see you healthy. I love everybody. So me. When you love
you
from
don't
the
like
soul,
me, yeah, right. That's
really, that's true love. Loving from the soul is true love.
It's true love.
That's how you dream.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
If you love from the soul, that's true love.
Yes, it is.
No other love. It's universal. You know what I mean? It's a connection that nobody else will understand until they get there. That's that thing right there. It takes you different places.
Right.
So, like I said, even those that don't like me, you got an issue with me, I still love you.
Right.
But I stay 10 toes.
Always.
I'm not that clear.
Always.
I just want to see. I want to see everybody doing good. I want to see everybody healthy. I don't think the plan was for everybody to be sick. America is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Physically,
It
mentally.
is.
Right.
Definitely.
And if they don't get the knowledge that they need, they're gonna continue to be
That's
sick.
right.
Because it's like, you know,
We're sick.
knowledge and wisdom is everything.
Everything.
You know.
You know what I mean? And right.
What is the basics to become an herbalist?
You said, what is the basis?
The basics
To become an herbalist.
to become this herbalist.
Study. You can't become nothing without studying.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't always gotta look to what everybody else study. You gotta look inside the books yourself.
Right.
You get down. I mean, listen. The world is full of information. Anybody, I don't care who you are. Anybody, anything you want to be out there, y'all can be. I mean, there is no greater version of you than you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Take the time.
That was deep.
Put in the work. Learn it. Manifest it. You deserve it. You deserve it. She deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve it. You deserve it. I deserve it. We all deserve it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the best way to get it is to build your knowledge. And at the same time that you build the knowledge, understand one thing, man. You don't care how much you learn, how smart you get on this journey, understand that we never too smart to know that we ain't learned enough.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what
Right.
we learn, always keep the notion that you ain't learned nothing.
Right. Right.
Because it's too much information out there to process, and it's too much information out there to learn from the time of the beginning to now for us to think we know it all.
Right.
So no matter how much knowledge I build and I know, I got it fixed in my head. I don't know nothing.
Right. And that, yeah. Right. I get exactly what he's saying. Mm-hmm. Who next?
Anita.
Nita.
Alright, I'd like to know, if you can grow 3 herbs in your backyard, what would it be?
Oh, one would be clove.
Only 3.
Clove
Clove.
is one.
Clove.
Garlic is another.
Oh, garlic. Yes.
And honestly, lavender.
Lavender. Clove, garlic, lavender. All right.
You know, lavender.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's is it? Me?
Yeah.
All right. Mine is kind of similar to what Twin asked. What advice would you give someone that's struggling to eat healthy? Because it is a struggle for a lot of people. Like,
A lot of people, it is a struggle to eat healthy. What I'm gonna say is this: if you struggling on your journey, you gotta get around like-minded people.
Get around like-minded.
Start surrounding yourself with like-minded people that want the same thing that you want. Because when you around somebody that don't want what you want, they're gonna tend to get jealous as they see you manifest.
Right.
And it's gonna affect your manifestation and your change. It's gonna keep you, like I
Big,
said
big,
before,
big, huge
stagnated.
facts.
And
Right.
that's what you gotta do. That's what it boils down to. Surrounding
Right.
yourself
With like-minded people.
It makes sense. It really makes sense.
And if you can't find like-minded people personally, then find them on the web. Yeah, find them on your Facebook. Find them on your Instagram.
Right.
I'm right here. You can look me up on my page, Popz. TS.
Everything will be up on the screen so everybody can see.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. You know, some of my stuff be funny. Some of it be what it's gotta be.
Right.
It's
Life, yeah,
It's
yeah,
about
yeah.
life. It's about growing. That's what it's all about.
Right.
Yeah. The last one is how can people start a healthy choice schedule?
Well, you can start a healthy choice schedule by first write down. Get your journal. You know, get your little journal. Okay, say you want to start breaking off of certain things. You can't don't just go cold flat and put your body into shock, because you can't put your body into shock. But you can pick certain days. Now you take the majority of the days of the week and you say, I'm gonna take 4 days a week and I'm gonna start with a healthy meal. You know what I mean? Which that can be eating fruits, eating veggies, changing up the grains that you take, adding herbs into your diet, juicing. And when I say juicing, I don't really buy too much processed juice. If I do, it's organic. But you know, I buy my fruits and vegetables and I will blend the juice myself, a homemade juice. Out my juicer, I will make that. I mean, adding little things and taking little things out will get you started to where you want to be.
He's saying like don't go cold flat. Just
that's right. You don't gotta go cold flat.
Gradually get yourself into eating.
Slowly,
yeah.
And also there is a show that's out. It's called The Monsters Inside Me, I believe. Well, Monsters Within, Monsters Inside Me.
The Monsters Inside Me. I want to see that.
So
I know it's gruesome though.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Once you started watching shows like this, it's going to give you more information than what just reading will do.
Okay.
But you got to remember, you got to read because all the information is inside your books, and they figure that you're not going to read. Right. Y'all know who I'm talking to.
Right.
You're not going to read.
They think you're not gonna open that book,
so that's why
open that book. I'm gonna tell you something. I missed a lot of money in books. They know I look my books sometimes $30, $40, $50, $60. I don't care. It's just a book that I need to find out. I need some more knowledge.
More knowledge, right?
You know,
Constant learning.
I got books on knowledge, and I have regular books on certain other topics, or just adventure books. But I like my books.
Right.
To read. Find a lot of things. Truth is hidden in plain sight on a lot of things.
Right, yeah. Oh man. Whew. Truth in plain sight. It'd be right in front of your face.
Right in front of your face.
Like, oh man. And I'm next, right? All right, so I completed my health 5. I'm going to life now. Okay. Explain what it is to understand, to understand, and to overstand.
All right. So
to understand, to understand, and to overstand.
Okay, so if we understand something, we're not getting the full meaning to what's going on. You're literally understanding it. You're not getting nothing out of it. When you overstand, you're looking too much into it, so now you're getting more than what it really means. But when you understand, it's coming from the center, same place as the heart. It's understanding. It's you see it on all levels. You're looking at it from the north, the south, the east, the west. You know, at all angles. It's no way for you not to get it then, because you gotta feel it. And that's the difference in between it. Like, you can't just, if I come at it and I say, okay, somebody removed this from where it was at. Now I'm gonna say, I know it was directly at one person. You overlooking into it. That's the same thing as overstanding.
Okay.
Now, when you look and you say, I know it wasn't him. You understand it because you don't know it wasn't him. But now when you look at it, you say, damn, if I'm gonna say something, I can't say it to this one person and not this person. I gotta say it to everybody on all levels. Now you're getting more of an understanding of what it is.
Right.
Because now you see that you can't just push it on him, push it on her. You can't just blame the person. You know what I mean? And it's the truth.
Right.
It's like you coming directly at that person and that person ain't even had nothing.
Right. Exactly. Right.
And that's the reason why when we talk, I tell you the same thing. You know what I mean? And also, understanding is also knowing, like, when if I'm wrong, you gotta be a man. If you're a woman, you gotta be a woman. Put your big mama drawers on. And if you got on boxes, you better put it apologize.
Right.
So if you know you're wrong, apologize.
Right.
You ain't
Because
gonna
that's a part of evolving. That's a part, and that's what understanding is. Understanding is all evolving and getting to the key point of it all. You can't get to the key point if it ain't coming from the inside.
Right.
Remember what God said? He made a firmament. So you got water here, you got water below, and you got us in the middle. Everything stops in the center.
Everything starts in the center.
Everything starts in the center.
True.
Mm-hmm.
It starts in the center for you to get true understanding, overstanding, with all equals out to understanding. You gotta look from the center out.
From the center out. Yes. Who's next? Back to Sissy. All right, Tony, go ahead.
What have you learned as you became a young
Skip me
man?
a long time ago.
Okay. You said what have I learned?
As you become
That's
a young man
the rotation, right?
Man, I learned a lot. Like, this is a question that you asked me before, but I can tell you, as from growing up and learning, you learn pain, happiness, anger, you know what I'm saying? Deceit. You just, every emotion that you can think of is what I learned growing up, which that's what made me be able to think the way that I do and process things the way that I do today. Because I done been through
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which that could be something else we talk about later down the line, but I've been through it all.
Like I said, don't go overnight.
Right, exactly.
All that knowledge
It's a
and
process.
wisdom, all that knowledge and wisdom comes from him going through, like he's seen it all that I've been through, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it shows. He ain't even had to like tell that.
Right,
I knew
it
that from
shows.
the first conversation I ever had with him. Like, from the first conversation.
That's where it comes from.
Yes.
It's a lot of pain that comes with wisdom, especially
A
when I
lot.
learn the truth out. Like,
So how long did you study plant medicine before you felt like you were qualified to call yourself a herbalist?
I still don't feel like I'm qualified to call myself a herbalist. That's what everybody else calls me.
Right.
When I look in the mirror, I'm gonna tell y'all what I see. I see me. I see my Popz. You know what I'm saying? I see a father, a husband, an artist. I see a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. I see me. I see myself as just being me. The titles, I like them. I mean, everybody like a title, but
Yeah. In all reality.
no reality.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm just an average person like everybody else, trying to learn more and trying to be better than what I was the day before.
Right.
That's it. I don't want to be nobody else. I don't want to fit in nobody else's shoes. There's a lot of people out there that definitely want to fit in other people's shoes.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them know
that
who
don't
I
have their own
am.
identity.
And once they see this interview, they gonna know who I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I'm not. Y'all can't stop me.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep pushing. My push is too strong, and until the day God call me home, I'm gonna do what I do.
Right.
I'm gonna make it hot.
Right.
Right.
All right, so you've been married for 12 years. What is the key to sustaining a successful love life?
The key to sustaining a successful love life is compromise.
Compromise.
You gotta compromise. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do. I gave up a lot.
Sacrifice, yes.
I don't regret nothing that I gave up. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, giving up a lot and changing a lot, it did a lot to me also. But in all, through all the fire that I've been through, I can tell y'all one thing, it made me a better person today.
Right. Sacrifice, yes.
You don't have to change yourself fully and don't break yourself for your loved one, but you do gotta sacrifice, because just like you got feelings, your loved one got feelings. And I ain't gonna say it's been a golden road, because it definitely ain't been a golden road.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't been a golden road. We don't get physical. You know what I mean? Like a lot of motherfuckers get physical. We don't get physical. We say a lot of spiteful shit sometimes. We used to. Sometimes we still do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we don't go to bed mad at each other. We don't take the pain of the day before that next morning with each other. You know what I mean?
That's what my mom and dad was.
You gotta understand that we are human. We all gonna make mistakes, but they're all correctable as long as you don't go too far.
Right. Disagree, but don't become disagreeable.
That's right. That's right.
That's it.
And also, keep outsiders out. 'Cause
Yeah.
all they
Yes.
is for y'all
To break.
fall.
To fall.
Fall.
They were sitting waiting. Yeah.
When you got
yeah.
a strong chain, they plan and plot on it. Don't let them do it. What God put together, let no
No
man
man put
break.
asunder. Right. Right.
True.
That's true. Keep outsiders out. Who next, y'all?
Me. What have you learned as you found out that the life that we know it was a lie?
That's a good one.
What have I learned? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always known that it was snakes, and I know that something wasn't right. You know, but like I said, I mean, if we all knew from the jump, you're not black. You black? I ain't black. Who got something black? This is black.
This is black.
I ain't this color. Nah. Well, it's the truth.
Yeah, right.
Listen, do y'all know the real definition of dark skin, like black? That it's not.
Listen, I just think he told me that.
The real definition is pale. You're not pale skin. I'm not saying to be, it's the truth. It's the truth. Words and spells, but if you look it up,
Yeah,
It's plain sight.
it means pale.
that's it mean pale skin. We don't have pale skin.
No.
Right.
You know, just
You know what I mean? So like I said, I love everybody, regardless of the lies that was told. It's just all study. Just you find it, you know what it is, keep it in, and you teach it as you go along. You don't hold your information from nobody else.
right.
Me going to the store and one Spanish guy say something to me out the way. Am I supposed to look at all Spanish guys the same now?
Oh, I hate when people do that too.
You see what I'm saying? You can't single out a whole group of people. I don't care if it's race-wise, job-wise, no title. I don't care what it is. You can't single out a whole fold for one person mistake.
For one person mistake, yeah.
There's no way.
That stereotype gets on
Yeah.
nerves. I don't want to do that.
And,
Especially relationships.
and another thing is forgiveness. You can't expect to be forgiven for nothing if you ain't even willing to forgive somebody else. You know what I mean? It's the truth.
Right.
How can you expect somebody to forgive you, but you ain't willing to forgive the other one right over there?
Right. You gotta forgive. Yeah, exactly.
The way I see it, we're taught not to forgive people. We're taught to just let them all go. But letting everybody go, then sooner or later, guess what y'all gonna be? By y'all darn self.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. You gonna be by yourself.
Right.
You let everybody
You're
go.
gonna be sitting in the corner telling something. I ain't got nobody here on Facebook.
You could clear the list out.
I can't call nobody, text nobody. Because you done cut everybody off.
You done cut everybody
Right.
A lot of people don't realize that not all cutoffs is good cutoffs. Some cutoffs is toxic.
True.
And it's not them being toxic, it's us being
It's
toxic.
us being toxic, yeah.
Because we got this thing like, as soon as we get mad, I don't want to deal with you no more. It's not that. Sometimes we got to look at the situation before we decide to cut off. Look at the situation first. See if they good outweigh they bad.
Right.
I mean, some people, everybody don't agree. That's what I'm saying. We're going to all disagree. Me and Nina could be sitting here right now, we laughing and joking. And then 5 minutes later, I could say something that Nina don't want. You know what I'm saying? Now she like, I'm going to bust you upside your head. I'm like, wait, don't bust me upside your head.
Right, it's only a disagreement. Right.
And so we gotta look at, like I said, it's all about looking at things and wanting to be treated the same way. You gotta treat people how you want to be treated.
Right. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
It all
Treat
takes
people how you want to
And I
treat.
also want to squeeze one thing in. It's not just about taking the herbs. You have to take the herbs, but the herbs also need to be activated. You need to sweat out your toxin. So that's where the exercise and that's gonna play. even if you just get a jump rope, but they won't do it. That's why he say he will do it. Yeah,
He will do it.
I just thought about the sea moss that you gave me and I started sweating. Remember, I didn't know what was happening. I was like, why am I sweating like this? He was like,
That's toxins
sea moss.
that, yeah.
He had gave me some sea moss and I started sweating.
Yeah, I told
Like
you.
pouring sweat.
One
And he
shot.
told me that's what's supposed to happen.
Yep.
It's supposed to, you're supposed to start sweating out of your pores.
And sea
I
moss
didn't know.
helps with so much. The sea moss, moringa, and honestly, my nephew, I was already taking certain stuff, but my nephew, oh my goodness, this man, y'all look at me like I'm the one, man, he's the one.
Oh, the one that you the other day, yeah.
And
Okay.
he have a page actually on Facebook, the Spiritual Enlightenment.
Let's go. Like 7 of Lynn's balls.
They got all of the 7? Oh Lord.
What you think the difference or the similarities? What is the difference or the similarities do you believe herbalism has in present day compared to 500 years ago?
500 years ago, herbs was
Even 50, 100, 200 years ago.
I mean-
What do you think?
back then. Honestly, I think the herbs was being moved through a lot more back in those days than they are now. That's why our people's lived longer. They was a lot healthier, so you didn't hear about diabetes and all that really bad. That's it's the food, processed foods. This, that.
To me, I think they use herbs more
Back then than they.
back in the day than now.
Yeah,
Because I know my grandmother used to give me like simple stuff.
Yes,
Right.
So I think
Break a
back
whole
in the
system,
day,
yeah.
They use more herbs back then.
But now it's a
Everybody.
whole bunch of
Today everything is
drug dealers. The original
And he just said that.
drug dealers are the pharmacies.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
said that processed food, it's a lot of processed foods now.
Yeah, everything's
That's
processed.
right,
Yeah, everything's processed,
That's
yeah.
why so much
Everything's
diabetes and
processed.
cancer and all that.
What is your favorite meal? What's your favorite?
My favorite meal. It gotta be honestly stuffed pizzas.
Oh Lord.
Because it has
That's like, oh man.
Kelsey almost dropped the camera.
She did.
pizza. I have there's so many different fruits, not fruits, but veggies in it. That I mean, it's good. And it's refreshing.
I can't wait till you
I can't wait till you try it. It's so blazing.
You have to try it.
It's blazing. It's blazing.
Oh my God.
It's
Right.
everything is fresh. It's
Yes.
nothing that's
Process.
Everything is fresh. No process.
no
shit.
process.
No
It's
process.
fresh.
She would love
So
it.
when you taste it, when I say the stuffed pizza,
Because
it's
I
like
know you love it.
you go to the pizza shop and your pizza, y'all like, but this pizza, it just has a much more fresher taste to it.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
Because of the
Yes.
difference.
Much more fresh.
And you can
Fresh
taste everything that's
vegetables,
inside.
Mushroom,
Yes.
everything. is so
Peppers.
fresh.
Yeah.
You can taste
Cheese.
man.
Yeah.
You can taste it. You taste each vegetable that's in there. You taste it. The sauce. You can tell the difference in the sauce.
Yeah. That's true.
So I'm gonna go to my music segment because he answered that.
Most of some of yeah.
How would you compare today's music with back in the day's music?
Oh wow.
I was probably frozen.
Question.
He's what it is. He's the truth.
Right. Okay.
He
So
taught
he's
me.
even deeper into the herbalism.
Yes, he taught me.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like he taught me a lot.
Oh, okay. I
He taught
see.
me a lot, and he made me like I wanted to change, and I was doing a change. But then I was like, the question Rob asked, and I had nobody around me to talk to, and to keep me going, keep me motivated. That was my motivation.
Yeah, because motivation, you need that.
You need the motivation. Yeah, you need that push.
Yeah, you need that.
My brother Farad, Farad, that's brother F. But my brother Farad, he was another one that pushed me. Like, he just made me want to live again. I had gave up on everything.
Oh,
At one point, I had gave up on everything. And the conversations that Farad had with me, he said, "No, bro, you gotta want better." And I woke up one morning, I looked at my kids, and I said, "Wait a minute, when did they get so big?" I said, "You know what? I gotta live."
oh wow.
You know what I mean?
That was the wake up like
That
right
was the
there.
wake up right there. Made me want. I said, I got up in that morning. I said, I'm giving up everything it is, cold turkey, from the drugs to the alcohols to the food to everything.
Everything.
My body went through shock.
Because each thing was just killing you like slowly, like like oh.
Yeah. And you gotta remember, I would cook a 4-course meal and still order out from the pizza shop and the Chinese shop.
Kathy thought that was so funny when you first heard it.
I swear.
He said he used to cook. He used to cook a full course meal and
With
still
three-
order out.
Still order out.
Still order out takeout.
But I would cook.
After he She's like, what? Oh my God.
Trust me, my stomach look nice right now. My stomach look nice right now.
Yeah, now he ain't got no weight at all. Like when it's like,
My-
because when you start taking care of your body, it starts to like
It starts to heal.
come out, and you start to see it like, oh shoot, I can, when you really take care of your temple.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to hear the recording artist.
In my eyes, there's not too many real musicians that's left. I hate to say it.
I agree.
I respect all y'all craft as what y'all do and what y'all bring out, but I'm sorry, I'm not. That today's topics is not music.
Yes.
Right.
I understand that everybody doing their thing, and everybody got their own wave and trends come. But when you listen to yesterday's music to today's music, yesterday's music had a real message. Now I do know a few artists out there that has real good, a good quality sound, good quality music that they make. I don't think that they're speaking on the topics that they should, but I don't, I can't suggest what another person should do. I can only suggest what I do.
Right.
Me, I keep a feel good to my music. I try to keep my music with today's feel, but yesterday's message. So I don't just bounce on drip, and the whips and how many chicks I lay up with. That's not music. That's not bringing us nowhere. That's not promoting nothing but devilness.
Right.
I'm not gonna promote it.
So, Cassie, you got a question for Don Popz, you say?
Do you feel like a lot of like black people who have like podcasts and they talk and certain whatever they talk on talk shows, whatever, do you feel like they talk about like real topics that are like happening in like where like in the world today, or they just
A lot of them not. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. Honestly,
because it's the same thing, like 50-50 and all that, like it's just like
Yeah, right.
It's not the same music. It's not the same.
nothing.
it's nothing that's interesting. It's nothing that's going to capture the spirit. It's nothing
Right,
that's going to help
right.
us grow.
That's gonna help us grow as people, like,
Right,
like
right.
They promote the wrong stuff, period. And honestly, that's the reason why they keep trying to censor me, because I don't promote the crap. And
Yeah,
I'm not going to promote it.
that's why.
You know what I mean? They keep wiping my computer clean, all type of crazy crap. But it's alright, I'm still keeping my push out.
He's still gonna make it, so it don't really matter what you do.
I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Who was next there? That was good, Cassie.
Right, that was
Love y'all. And again,
Are you very successful in your music industry?
Marching in truth.
Well, success goes by a measure of what a person does. Me, I feel like my music is a success just because of the message.
Oh, okay, something separate.
The royalties and all that, I don't worry about that. I'm not gonna spend that. My kids gonna spend that. My grandkids gonna spend that. I'm not spending none of this music stuff I do is for me. That's what people have to realize.
Yeah, right.
What I'm doing this for my kids, my grandkids, kids.
Right.
I don't care about that. I just want to get my message across. That's it. That's the only thing I care about. I wouldn't care who on the track with me, featured on the track with me. They name don't mean nothing besides they gonna get a check just like I'm gonna get a check.
Right.
But I'm not gonna spend it. Mine will go towards investments in my kids growing and getting better. Because I want them to be better than what I was. And I want to make sure that they're stable when they're grown. By the time my grandkids grow, I want them all to be stable. I want them to have land that they can go, and I don't care if they want, how they want to run across that land. That is theirs.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to see, what I want to see at the end, what I will see as my success is, when I see all of us sitting on that one piece of property with our big old barbecue. You want some chicken and fish over there, you go over there and get your chicken. You want some veggies over here, you gonna get your veggies.
Right.
We got the fruit bowls over here, you gonna get your fruit on. Whatever it is. But that's my vision in success, is just seeing us all being there with a big ass smile. Nobody doing nothing towards nobody that's shiesty or snake wise or any of that. Because shit, can't nobody grow without the other.
Right.
He watches the other. Right.
You know what I mean? But that's what I call success. Success ain't never the money that we bring. Success is each track that you complete. That's a success.
Right.
Each mission you set out to do and you complete it, that's a success.
That's success.
So you got to keep planning. Even though you get that one success, you got to plan ahead. You're planning, keep planning. It don't stop at one track.
Right.
It don't. You think Amtrak got to be where they was at just by putting tracks in one city?
Right.
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 We gotta keep going.
That's
It's
true.
not that simple. It don't stop. Your grind don't stop.
Don't stop.
No matter how big your name get, it don't stop.
And that's how you gotta see it. Like, yeah, you have to see it right.
It's serious.
That's
It don't
true.
stop. Your grind don't stop.
Plug it up.
Because a lot of times, when people hear the word success, they always think like money. But success means health. When your health is like lined up, right? It's not always about money and materialistic things,
But yeah, it's not like success is measured by the works that you put in.
Right.
That's what I was taught growing up. Success is measured by the works that you put in.
Right.
I don't call success a trap influencing my brother to kill another person. You know what I mean? That's not.
That's not.
You opening up portals. That's what you're doing. Not good ones. You know what I mean? We all look at success and we look at these names as different. There's a difference in how we all look at them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own vision of what it is.
Right. Is it my turn, y'all? Nita?
If you could work with any musician, who would it be?
Nita got that. I'm gonna
You
close
said if I
that
could
one. That was my last question. Collab on stage
if I could
radio.
collab with. Well, if I could collab with any artist, honestly, I say Tupac, but he ain't here.
Oh Lord, yeah, Tupac. Wait.
Yeah, because his music's good.
Yeah.
Tupac or Nas. That's the rhymes. But my first choice would be Popz.
Pac would be Pac was something
Pop,
special.
yeah.
He was something special, definitely.
Okay. But,
You answered that one just now to what musicians are you influenced by? You answered that.
Yep.
Okay, how would you describe the music that you create?
I call it truth.
Marching in truth. Right.
I call it truth. My music is life.
Right.
I talk about real situations. If the beat and the hook calls for me to talk about not wanting to deal with a person, my topic's gonna be on why I'm not going to deal with that person. I'm going to try and bring you a vision so you can see. I want you to be able to see what I'm talking about without a video in front of you.
Oh yeah, right.
That's what I want. I want you to be able to see it without me standing there. Without that TV screen in front of you, I want you to be able to hear it, and I want you to be able to see it in your mental.
And he's answered that one. The next one was, what influence do you want your music to have on people? Look, Popz, he would answer like this. Right, that's how it's supposed to be. All right, so my segment is actually done. Are y'all through, or you got any more questions? Nita got everything. Nita feels that she got everything. She said,
I got mine.
She got
a lot of questions that he was answering.
Yeah, I was going along, right? Yeah, she was going along, right. So it definitely worked out.
It's because they all tie in together.
Yeah, right.
Intertwined.
They all intertwine, and that's another thing in the standing. You look at everything. When you go to speak, by the time a person asks you a question, you wind up getting out everything they want to ask you. Because you're looking at it on every angle.
Right. So you done, Spencer?
Now, one thing I will say is, one person I want to say I salute throughout the whole podcast that we're doing right now is Queen Kelly.
Yes.
Because she is a young one, but she got a lot of you young ones messed up. She's smart.
Yeah.
She is very. She's very
shining. I salute you, baby girl.
Yes.
I am. Listen.
Because that is very.
If we had more kids like you, today's world would be so much freaking better.
It would be so much.
Take them words to heart.
That's so true.
You are true and genuine.
Thank you.
Sorry for the technical difficulties at the end of the video. We was having a little trouble. I want to thank everyone so much for watching Uncovered Topics Part 4, Marching in Truth. I really want to hear from you guys. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also share away. Share the video. We appreciate you guys taking a little bit out of your time to watch. And we love you all. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. Bye-bye. We love you.